We're live. We have Team Carried versus KO on Cafe. Cafe is the map. Not too surprising, Cafe is pretty popular. We have a pretty stereotypical ban phase. The odd choice there is from KO, a Capcan ban. Don't normally see that. It might be a target ban. Certainly not a comfort ban, not a usual ban for Cafe. I would normally see something such as maybe a Kaid in that fourth slot, more likely a Malusi or a Goyo potentially. That's a bit more unlikely. Not necessarily a Capcan, so could also just be that they're trying to get somebody off the board instead of just having a no ban. Zexu of made you sound like someone you don't like sponsored you. Makes sense. I'm on aspect. Good luck.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Anyways, on to the first round. Looking at the lineups here, these two teams, not too surprising to see that there is a Maverick in play as one of the hard breaches. The odd choice, though, is I think the problem that is going to be difficult here really for the attacking team of Carried is that they have a first floor lineup, and the first floor lineup is a lot different from a top floor lineup here on Cafe. You know, on top floor there's a lot of windows, so Blackbeard might be more viable, and then the other thing is that the Hibana might not be as useful, considering that, you know, you might want the Hibana for that freezer push onto that freezer hatch and the freezer wall, of course. Not so much for, you know, pushing that red wall and then into the cigar side, the washroom side. The Maverick as well, I mean, you can use Maverick on top floor, it's not as popular, and I would say not as safe than just to bring him on basement. The Zero is odd. You don't normally see Zero. He's a bit of a underappreciated operator. He can do a lot with the Zero cams when played correctly, when placed correctly. But, you know, it's just about usage of him. And then he has a pretty solid weapon, either the MP7 or that SC3000K, and then either the run out there for the first kill of this match is actually Korn falling at the hands of Wizards. Jump out with the prepped windows, I believe, was what they needed. Presumably had the intel, or at the very least the call, and immediately traded by Rogue there. The Zofia does end up swapping out the Maverick for the Malusi. I think that might be a bit of an uneven trade, considering that you're losing your secondary hard breach. Not as important, considering that it's only on top floor, but still not great to be losing that, as well as some frag grenades with it. But as I was saying, Zero also brings that secondary gadget of either the hard breach charge, which can be useful for getting certain hatches, and then also the other option is Claymore for flank watch. Not surprised. Four v3 now. Chris on fire gets a double kill onto Aspect. Cheese, however, will trade out for the buck. 3v3 numbers are even now. Aspect falling there. Apparently Aspect for this game is Husko on a different person's account. Apparently his main got banned. For whatever reason, I don't know, as you can see a minute left in the round here. Pretty conservative, I'd say, positioning of Wizards and the rest of KO. Wizards obviously the first one to fall, but saying that as he is the representative of his team, as Queb is down and out thanks to Cheese, getting a bit aggressive over in Washroom, is managing to hold that side of the objective, managing to hold that power position surprisingly well here, looking for another kill. Spotted, however, by the Ibana of Twice as Lethal and is taken down there. So just Rogue and Twice as Lethal versus Nike and Kyrox. You can see Kyrox playing the bar side could be the first person that they really have for getting a plant, or stopping a plant, pardon me. Nike will take down Rogue up to just Twice as Lethal here. And 1v2 does not spot Nike though, and will fall. And the first round goes to KO. Just sees a black screen. No ADS on shield, zero crews coming. This isn't even lavish. Love, come on. Or Josh, whatever. I don't know. That was just a messy round there. I mean, not hearing the run out, not seeing the run out, not being ready for that. Getting caught out with a basement lineup, you know, the buck there would most likely be used for vertical plays, not as useful, I'd say, with a top floor assault. He can be helpful, he can provide vertical, but it's not usually how it goes. And then, of course, you know, just the rest of it was a mess, you know. He didn't have a lot of trades, we did have some frags going out, ended up being, you know, Chris got a double kill for his team, but alas, that wasn't enough for them, because he got traded out eventually. You can't do all the heavy lifting, especially against a team that actually knows what they're doing.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb. Camera ready.
Anyways, not basement, first world. Wizards lowered there, pardon me, as he is playing Bakery side, it appears. Does not have any real utility on him, though. He does have, what, 2 magnets and an ADS, but then again, he's just feeding himself his own utility. And one reinforcement, that sort of classic reinforcement, but no castle in play. I mean, normally if a team wants to hold Bakery, especially if they want to hold Bakery fairly heavily, they usually bring a castle, you know, castle off that small Bakery door, put a rotate in as well to allow that sort of play, that sort of rotation for that Bakery player onto the small bake side to deny any sort of kitchen push. There is a castle in play, which is the odd thing here, is that they have a third castle barricade, but it's... why? That doesn't make sense. Should have just put it in. Should have just put it on that doorway and then allowed him to actually play Bakery, and then just have a proxy on that doorway as Macaulay is in play now from Queb. Why? This is Cafe. There's not a whole lot of long angles you can really hold with Callie. She's normally seen on, you know, Villa or Coastline, where you might play Sniper Elite 4 with her from the Ruins. Not on this map, where a lot of it is close quarters. You can play Windows with her, but not exactly like you can get a ton of great angles off of it. As you can see, the Cali, though, of Queb will push forward here, trying to deal with Wizards, as Nike does get a kill onto Twice as Lethal. Takes down the Zofia, that sort of super fragger of carry. 3v5 now, Wizards takes down Rogue. However, Chris on Fire will take down Cheese. Does trade it out, and Queb will trade his teammate as well. Looking for a second, maybe. Swing going out there from the mute of Aspect, however, does not get the kill. Aspect looking for one here. However, unfortunately for him, unable to pick anything up, though. Nitro might be going after him. Is prepared to throw it. Don't know if he will actually go after that, though. 3v3 now, as you can see. Asada might be looking to actually make a hole, make some sort of sightline into that wall there. Will take out the mute jammer. Aspect still ready with the Nitro. Hears it and kills Carnasada. There goes the Maverick again. 1v3. Chris is the last one left as Kai will take down Queb. 1v2 trade from Chris takes out Aspect. It's up to just Kyrox and Nike against Chris on fire. Chris very low. Doesn't have any ammo in his primary. Kyrox just has to win this one gunfight, and he will. Getting the double kill is the castle of KO for a now 2-0 lead here. And Queb left. That is unfortunate. So that means even harder now for Carried, at least for this round. I don't know if he'll return. Hopefully he does. If he does not at the next break, I'm gonna pause and let him back in. Hardbridge are really swung bakery, yep. Where the hard supports at? I don't know. Bro. It's not the way that your hard supports should be playing. Kyrox lowered there. I think just some friendly fire, which is really unfortunate considering that, you know, now you have a 4v5, but one of your players is at 50 health. Wizards as well brought down bar as they're stacking barbed wire. Sir.
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Activate jammer.
Now, man advantage already in the favor of KO means that essentially the first frag, if there are any first frags for Carried, is just a refrag. It's as though they started off with one of their players getting spawn peeked. And it's not even like they got any damage off of countering a spawn peek or spawn peeking themselves if they were on defense. It's just, you know, they lose a player. They lose the utility associated with that player as well. Anyways, tertiary side, just to talk about that quickly as we are just watching a rather slow push here for the attacking team of Carried.
Enemy spotted! Second floor!
4v4 though, Chris will actually get that refrag onto Nike, onto currently the top frag of KO. Admittedly, only 3 kills, so could very well be reversed in a very short amount of time. So I do not. That's just silly. I mean, it took them half the round. They aren't even on the top floor really. They do have Chris here playing top floor and might be looking for some vertical, but you know, he has about a minute 15 and doesn't even have the actual side vertical sight lines. You can see Twice as Lethal might have been looking for some vertical play, as Aspect will actually nitro out Rogue, takes down the Zofia again snubbed. Chris on Fire will get a double kill though onto Kyrox. Keeping it even here for his team is what they need currently. As you can tell, Twice as Lethal trying to push forward here. Getting some support, I'd say, from Cornasada is the Fenka, which is in general an odd choice. I mean, it screws up any memory really of control. It does also distort vision slightly and sound quite heavily. Wizards will take down Twice as Lethal, so there goes the hard reacher, but then again, they didn't even really seem to want to get a wall, so now it's just up to a 2v3 here at Chris on Fire, who has so far been on fire for his team, going 6-2-1 over the course of 3 rounds. Only real person actually be able to pick up a kill besides Twice as Lethal getting a single kill for his team. Low time, Cornasado trying to make a push here. does lower cheese on that stairwell. Wizards is well lowered a bit. He's playing the bomb chassis, but will pick off Garnasada. Looks for the second. Is denied due to the timer. And that'll be the round for KO. Again, up 3-0.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Just ready. Feed active. Camera in position. Now you see the camera, now you don't. New feed active. Mission device. Camera activated.
Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds to go.
New feed active.
5 seconds left.
KO is looking strong here. Somewhat strong. It's such a poor show. Showcase day for Nike and Kyrox. I sadly have to agree.
Going in. Stay clear of ATS line of fire. Activate jammer.
And again, returning to top floor is KO, as I think they might be goofing around a bit. I mean, you know, Carried has yet to put up a round. They still have a player missing, as I forgot to pause for them, which, sorry to Carried for that. I'm just going to make sure that, you know, I pause next round, and first time that KO loses a player, not pausing for them.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
And now, you know, we have, I'd say, a bit of a fun show, I guess, for Carry, considering that they've all knocked each other out, bounced back down to 1 bar. You know, Nike and Wizards at about 2 and 3 bars respectively.
Attackers
4v4 Rogue will take down Aspect, so there goes the lowest player on the lineup of KO currently, at least in terms of health. Has been doing consistent work on that anchor side, so it's a bit unfortunate for them to be losing him. Might be a run out in store here from the Mira. Nope, just a small bait. Rogue watching it though, as a Nitro went out from Cheeseway onto over to no avail. Unfortunately for KO, Wizards here holding down Cigars. Twisted Lethal is lowered. He'll try and actually push that Cigar side. Wizards lowered here. Is he just playing the Cigar line side pretty heavily? 3v4. There goes Carnasada, taken down by Cheeseway again. 2v4 double kill from Cheeseway. 1v4. Wizards will take down Twice as Lethal. It's a just Rogue here. On Evan has about 3/4 health. One v3 will take down Cheeseway, like a little bit of a, say, overconfidence from him. Kyrox as well will take down Wizards off of TK, so really getting overconfident here, and that might prove to be bad for them should they end up allowing a comeback here from the attacking team of Carried. You can see trying to find one of the members of KO, unfortunately has not noticed any of them. And unsurprisingly, the Jaeger there of Nike does take down the Sophia of Rogue. That'll be the round. It's now 4-0. in favor of KO. I might have to rehost. Alright, we're rehosting. Okay, we're back. We had to rehost because one of their players could not join. He like restarted his console and all that. KO just better. I mean, sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there was a sub. I'm not 100% though.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have located a bomb.
Razor wire going up. Magnet activate. Whoa, fortify! Activate. Device placed. Device position. Initiate jump.
10 seconds to go.
Activated. You can stop worrying about grenades now.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Stay clear of the blast zone.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Reloading!
And there goes Rogue, immediately picked off by Wizards. That's really sad. Four Wizards was taken out there, traded out for Rogue. Scoreboard's obviously reset, so they're both the top frags. Or no, Wizards and Corners are the top frags. Twice Lethal will take down Aspect and give him the man advantage in favor of his team. Now, as you can see,
Clear as a limestone
3v2 now, man advantage in favor of the attacking team. Kai Rock's taken down there by is on fire. Cheeseway, as you can see, holding an angle here. Very low, actually spots the Habana. I don't think he really realized it though. And obviously, in a man down situation with very low health, it's will be taken down there by the Ash of Carry. That's a just Nike here, trying his best. And he runs straight into pre-fire from Twice Lethal, who, well, teabag, pardon me, after debatable. You gave up 4 rounds, and now you finally put one on the board.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Anyways.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
A Thunderbird? Theoretically, that's Husko, which I don't know. Husko, my guy, what are you doing? .4v5, obviously Cornasada, who did okay last round. He's been doing okay. Then you can see Dwight's lead looking to actually open up that freezer side wall. Does have some sort of hole, and they will actually be rushing in 2v5 though. 3K from Kyrox up to just Chris on fire and Rogue. Rogue on the objective though. I don't even realized. He's just sitting in the objective. They just let him come in. Oh my lord, the bandit of Cheeseway will fall and the Rogue, but still, this is just an embarrassment for both teams. 2v3, you get a double kill on a Kyrox, stops him from getting any more. Will be however traded and crossfired by both Wizards as well as Aspect. Up to just Chris on fire. The ace here on the objective is Flying Tower, stops it, takes down Nike, the Vigil. Chris on fire, as you can tell, trying his best to push forward here. Does spot the Thunderbird and shuts him down, up to just him and Wizards. Wizards at full health, he's at probably 5. Wizards looking to go a bit cross-country here, might be looking for some sort of sideline on the kitchen side. Chris on fire might be on a collision course with Wizards, is actually going to start swinging that restaurant side and whiskey side. As you can see, Wizards, we're playing the bakery side, playing it safe. Does have to waste just about 30 seconds. Glad went down there from Chris on fire, so we'll make it a bit more difficult for Wizards. And Chris on fire, clutching up for his team there with the double kill on minimum for his team. Does end up bringing it to a 4-2 split at half. Checking scoreboard at half. 4-2 split, as expected. Favors the attack.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Bomb located by attackers.
And I mean, this is my first sight of, actual sight of No Thunderbird during a game.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Laying out the welcome mat.
And now, looking at the first attacking round on Kitchen here, also the first attacking round in general for, you know, 4KO. Looking okay so far. Obviously, they're quite cramped in the middle of the Kyrox trying to push forward here. I believe taking out I don't even know what that was, but I did hear the thump twice. Will be taken down there by Kyrox for the first kill of the second half here. Maybe 2 Wizards gets a frag on it for some fire as the Frost they're getting some frags. Cornasada takes down Wizards. That's just Nike here in a 2v1 against Korn and the Frost who took. As you can see, 1v1 he'll take down who took up to just Cornasada here, getting some stims thanks to that Thunderbird. It's going to likely be a pretty important operator once she actually enters the competitive scene. Nike gonna take down Cornasada, so regardless of the fact that the Thunderbird had the stims, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I have a bunch of matches after this, bro. 5-2, please just put this away already.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Camera ready to activate. Razor wire deployed.
Healing station placed. Laying out the welcome mat.
Anyways, on to the next round, the potential penultimate round here for the attacking team.
Deploying welcome mat.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it. Activate jammer.
Station deployed. Setting up. Launching new map.
Anyways, top floor defense here. Cornasada again bringing the Thunderbird. Bit debatable. Probably would have been more helpful to have, you know, maybe a Womai to combine with that. Rogue takes down Kyrox. Man advantage in favor of the defending team. Now by 2 Wizards also falls there at the hands of Chris on Fire. So now the 2 entries taken down up to just the support side, the technically support and flex of KO. One of them scores a kill there. 4v3 will take down twice. Who took lowered there as well, as he'll be trying to play a shield, presumably. Not 100% on that, but it appears so.
Launching drone.
3v3 man advantage neutralized, and it continues. 2v2 actually trade there from Nike onto Chris. To just him and Cheeseway against Korn and Rogue. The Thunderbird still in effect. 2v1 headshot there from Rogue onto Cheeseway. It's up to just Nike here. Could maybe look for a stim from one of the Thunderbird Konas. Not 100% sure. As you can see, just waiting for something to happen. Does actually notice or is able to see those 3 Kona stations. You can tell, however, Nike looking to actually push forward here onto the backstore side is maybe eyeing some play here on Washroom and the Whitehall area, but as you can see, is pushing forward here, is trying to find his way around. Pushes forward here. Don't think they've noticed him as he's actually managed to sneak up behind both of them. 3K from Nike, looking for the 4th maybe. Will be swung, however, by Korn, who does take him down. All I have to do is just hold the angle. Got the call, most likely. At least hurt him. That's what was necessary. 3-5 now. So you can see most of these rounds have been won by kills. A few have been won, or one was won by the attack successfully completing a plant by getting kills, but I don't think any of these rounds have been won by time. One of these rounds before the rehost was won by time. The rest have been won by getting kills.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Yeah. And so garbage that a league just kneels to teams. This is basically just let's suck the team stick league. That's basically it. Like,
Attackers have
literally,
located a bomb.
I'm watching a ticket where these 2 teams settled on a time, then they both agreed to push the time back. Then one team wants to push it to the original time because they thought they were talking to a different team. Because apparently, like, right after their game, they were supposed to cast. So they want to move it back to the original time. And the other team, the team that, you know,
5 seconds
is
remaining.
not requesting the time be moved back to the original, is, you know, compromising, saying, you know, 9 o'clock, 8:45 even. Because they had one player that they were missing. And nope. A team that wants to push it back because they thought they were talking to a different person, I guess, which is really stupid. You know, is only settling for that, and now they want to do a petty hand cam on one team because they heard that their entire team is moused from a single person, and so therefore they're all moused and should be hand cammed with no other actual evidence. And you know, their entire team's off rosters. They don't have a registered roster. Their entire team is randoms. They don't have a registered roster, so they're doing a 5-man off roster and just being an absolute pain. As Kyrox will take down Wizards, this is just chaos. This is just being stupid here, honestly. I mean, the team that wanted to push the time back to the original was literally about to forfeit, and then he was like, "No, I'm not done." Like, you literally said that you're gonna forfeit. You have to set actual rules. Like, they don't have rules for the server set up. They don't have rules for the league and, you know, map pool and all that stuff set up. As who took is actually stemmed by the dock of Twice as Lethal. Surprisingly enough, 4v3 Cornisado takes down Kyrox. And these stims are actually being useful here. Nike will take down Rogue and moves the Bandit and stops that flank. 2v3 though, Cheesewell will take down Cornisado. He's looking to push forward here. Man advantage in favor of the defending team. Shut off. Pardon me, in favor of the attacking team. Shut off by KO. 6-3 now. Looking to close it out this next round. Just petty, yeah, it's a petty hand cam. It's a really bad standard to allow a petty hand cam. Because then anybody can request a hand cam and literally just say, "Oh, I heard that they were mouse." We don't have the league doesn't have the numbers to afford to do petty hand cams to begin with. Plus, it's just a really bad look. Like, if the league had more than 6 mods, 6 staff members, 7 staff members, however many, then maybe. But they have so little, and none of them are really active, so it's like you can't even expect that. You have to have an actual reason to hand cam.
Defenders, protect
But
your bombs
petty
from
hand
being
cams,
defused
you
by
know,
attackers.
it's just a waste of manpower, a waste of time. It's for no purpose, you know? Under that same logic, like, if I have somebody who, you know, apparently the person that said that the team is heavy mouse is, you know, is in all the leagues. So if I have somebody who's been in a bunch of government offices, say that I'm the president, does that make me the president? That seems to be the logic that's being used here. It's just mind-numbingly stupid.
10 seconds to go.
I'm hoping that we will finish this game out here. I want to go do other stuff.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
And again, Thunderbird in play. One of the 3 healing operators we saw Doc in play. As a nitro being used there, a bit of an odd choice. I mean, theoretically, Hutuk should have a shotgun and still take down aspect there. Kind of sad that they didn't realize that there was a Frost, especially considering that it's Frost Elite. As Chris on Fire will take down Wizards. Some stuns going out there from Rogue as he is using the Yokais, which are unable to be cloaked anymore. Wall next to him will be opened up. Don't know if he's going to decide to peek it or not. He will swing. Spots Nike, lowers him. However, will also take some damage. The two of them are about even here, at least in terms of health. Does lower Nike there. He's just playing in the middle of a corner. Bit of a bad spot for the ace of Nike to be in. Doesn't matter, though. He'll get the kill onto Rogue. Man advantage still favoring, however, the defending team, pardon me. Thanks to Hutuk getting the double kill onto Kyrox. It's just Nike and Cheeseway.
Swapping mags.
4v1, Nike the last one left here. And if you were to clutch this up, it would be an ace. Which would be very nice, but nope. Just a single kill. Twice as lethal will pick him off. Numbers game was what earns the round for the defending team of Carried. Still match point, though. Still have to complete a side sweep just to go into overtime, which from there, there's no guarantee.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
ADS deployed and ready to go. Laying out the welcome mat.
Well, match point again. Top floor hold for the defending team. Not too surprising to see that.
Laying up. Deployed.
Bomb located by attackers.
Set device.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Attackers objective. Defuse a bomb.
Deploying welcome mat.
I'm just done with this.
Activate device.
Anyways, as you can tell, top floor defense here, and it'll be interesting to see how they decide to respond to this. They've already sort of done meme things. I mean, you have Futuk here just sitting in a corner with a sightline. I don't know why he's holding that instead of something from the other side. I guess it's because KO is deciding to push there, but then again, KO is doing a hatch push currently.
Deploying shock drone. Breach charge ready. Drone up.
4v5 rogue will fall at the ends of Kai Rocks. Really man advantage in favor of the defending team. Doesn't matter though. 2v5, she's waiting. Kai Rocks get their own frags. Kai Rocks with a double kill with just twice lethal and Corn. 2v4, Nitro going out there from twice lethal will take down. Actually, no, that was Corn aside. Pardon me. Takes down Wizards. Takes out the ace of KO. Aspect looking for the plan. Now, I don't know if twice lethal will be able to deny it. Most likely, no. It'll stop the plan. 2v3. 1v3 now. Cornisada down and out thanks to Karox, who does trade him out as he'll be actually. He gets hit in with a Frostman, an elite Frostman as well. That's embarrassing. Matching the line here for twice as lethal, trying to get something done here. And 7-4.